Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect, where today I think we'll have a little bit of a Chatterthon episode again. Because yes, we got Tali aboard, new crew member, so it was a big mission last time, lots of shooting of Geth and zapping of Geth, it was fun. So now I think, yeah, a bit of rest and relaxation, catching up will be good.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... Ah, never mind.
It's kind of racist there, Joker. How are things here?
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
Why are you
My
always
replies were
picking on
intended
me?
to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
ED, you manipulated him?
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
Oh, good
I never
quality,
figured becoming
man.
overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
Alright, goodbye.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
We're done then. Alright. So, let's actually have a word with Callie. I think we basically have to talk on this deck all cleared. Might also go do some shopping. That's also maybe on the schedule.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tali. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Yeah, we all like Tali.
Tally's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
Oh? Why is that?
What makes you say that?
It's in her body language. How she turns to you when you enter the room. How she watches your every move. Quarians are so fascinating to me, but they also make me a little sad.
So?
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with
They
their
are.
immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets.
Golden
or what
cage, I
their
guess.
skin feels like under those suits.
Any other words from the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Anything else, Commander?
Alright.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need
Let's,
any. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I'm standing right in front of it, Callie. God. You're worse than Clippy sometimes. Captain Niels Vos Dina. That's a Quarian name. Commander Shepard, please accept my sincere appreciation for your efforts in locating the wrecks of the Siniat. Ship was stored history of both the migrant fleet and Cerberus, and we are pleased to know that the wreckage can be salvaged for by my people. In finding and stabilizing Lieutenant Frost, and you may have returned to the photo as one of the newest and most honored heroes. Your efforts to furthering the Quarian search for a new homeworld will be remembered. Oh, that's nice. I think we're good with the Quarians now. Alcus Mayrock. A drow lay dying. What the hell is this? Why have you abandoned me? Capital Syndom. This is a chain letter. This is a what's the name? Not what is this is a Hanar chain letter. Tentacly chain letter. You bastards. Chorban. Who was Chorban? Oh right! He's the guy who had to scan those keepers. So bioengineered. Okay. Sound flagships longer. They were incident millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. So probably the keepers were made. Not even modified. Okay, interesting. So, Keeper lore. Admiralty board. First studies Orafas Nima's request. Included with her data delivery from Hailstorm, the Admiralty board has approved transfer to your command. He has been informed of additional duties to the migrant fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway determined when her mission is with you is considered complete. This choice was hers, but your role as the de facto captain during the pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your request. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat her new crew member with respect due to an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence on your part, this board will take severe appropriate action. Admiral Rael Zara. Ah, that's her daddy. Okay. So, words need to be spoken with Garrus. So, on to the crew quarters.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Yay! Oh, there's actually trash cans here. I never noticed that. Another nice detail. I really like that they put like living details in this version of the Normandy. Hello, Garrus.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
Who's Sidonus?
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You know necromancy, else that's not gonna work. Let's actually ask more.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
So this
What
betrayal.
happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
I'll do
Where do we
that.
find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward.
Ah, set to them.
Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Right, so Garrus on a quest for epic vengeance. That sounds cool. Oh, we actually never been here. This is Kasumi's little place.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Ooh, good.
I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it.
Any more insight?
Zaid's strolling around like he owns the place, but he seems a little confused. 20 years of seeking revenge, and now it's over.
Yep, because that guy
I
burned.
usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
It's a nice view.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
So what's all this stuff? Well, that looks flashy. Is this a bar? Do we have a bar now? Can Shepard get wasted in his own place? Glorious, we don't have to go out to get wasted anymore. That's blue. Da-boo-dee-da-boo-da. So great, we can get wasted sometime.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Yeah, and also not very wise. That's an ugly face.
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Technically, if they still believe that the duplicate is the same, and you know they pay for it, it's not a worthless duplicate. It is about as much worth as this one is. This actually now is kind of like the worthless one. Philosophical.
That's my favorite piece. Painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
That's great, but the rest of the slaves were still left there. Also, I don't like modern art much, honestly.
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. KG used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Did you know that lots of books can make you poop? True story. Bye bye, Kasumi. Alright, so engineering. Let's catch up with Tali as well. And Zaid. Let's also talk with Zaid. He might have cool war stories. Hey Zaid.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
Masturbating, got it.
Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time.
Yes.
I knew this girl once, Asari. Good head on her shoulders. We had this whole thing
Does she
going.
still have one?
Until she sold me out to the Blood Pack. Put a sour note on the relationship. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Do wonder if that girl still has her head. And Jackie. Can we chat?
Hey.
So yeah, actually let's ask about upgrades
I
here.
picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I figured out those L5Xs. Consider yourself lucky. It's not like I keep a library of this shit around.
Oh right, we already gave her an epic upgrade to her implants, right? Okay. What about Miranda?
What do you think
and
of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus bitch. Knew that before she opened her mouth.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
Yeah, so what?
If I want to talk to you, I will.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now.
Yeah.
And you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? 'Cause I don't need the complication.
You don't sound too convinced.
I'm not buying it, Jack. You're trying too hard.
Screw you. You don't know me. I've had enough.
Fine with me.
Right? You're too needy. That's not my thing.
Right.
Stop that. Stop playing with me. This should be easy. Why aren't you easy? I don't want to deal with this right now.
'Cause I'm
Leave me alone,
hard,
Shepard,
baby.
just for a while.
Good one. So she's struggling with, you know, this stuff.
So Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink, hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
Yeah, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Hey, Tali.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Alright, so... what's Tali up to?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
Alright, good. These are not your standard Cerberus types here in engineering, I think. So what's the Normandy status?
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus. They know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Alright, do you have some ideas?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
Alright, so let's see. Some upgrades, we can do that. So rapidly oscillating kinetic shield obstruction cyclonic barrier. I'll add it to the ship. Should help blast against the first one. Alright, let's get some shields. Yay!
Shepard, what can I do for you?
So, more shield barriers?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
Okay, how about just chat?
Have you got time to talk?
So away from prying
ears,
ears,
have
eh?
time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Well, if you figure out how you can make stars blows up, I mean that's a pretty epic weapon. That's like Death Star level plus shit. So, what's the response to the data?
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
How's Rieger doing?
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery.
Badass!
Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
And how's the Admiralty Board?
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Okay, so, and how are you doing, Tali?
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
So what is this, why they feel so bad about Cerberus?
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Edena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was
There's
on the
actually a
fleet.
book.
I don't really know the
Mass
details.
Effect book,
I do know
plot.
that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
And we are the ones in charge,
Does it
obviously.
look like they're pulling the strings, Tally? I'm not working for them. They're working for me.
So you ordered the listening devices and tracking beacons that are all over this ship. I know you need resources to fight the Collectors, but be careful, Shepard.
Yeah, we don't trust them at all.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point.
They kind of already
And
have.
We'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
So yes, Tali might indeed be interested in being more friends, and personally, Tali is best girl. So if it were just me running this thing, Tali would be number one. And if you all, dear viewer, think Pi should end up with Tali, I'm perfectly fine with that. But you know, I thought Pi might be more for a different type of woman, maybe a bit more badass type of woman. And so I thought Jack would be an interesting thing for a romance option. Anyways, I think that's most of the talking we have done here. Let's see if we can maybe head to the Citadel or to Omega and, you know, do some shopping. That might be a fun thing. So, Galaxy Map ahoy! We'll probably explore this sector a little bit later. For now, we can go straight to Ilum. That is awaiting, but let's actually head to the Citadel. Shall we go to Citadel? Shall we go to Omega? Let's go to the Citadel. It's nicely centralized. think we might still can buy some things there. Oh, we also have Omega where... Actually, yeah, Omega might actually... Sorry there, Garrus. Just aside, Omega, we still have to deliver like that data to Arya that some folks were trying to betray her. Hopping around the galaxy, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Because there's also the Omega Market where we can maybe do some shopping, so there's stuff to do there. Airlock's opening. Registering. Quarantining. Scanning for foreign disinfectants and stuff. Yeah. So, I think Jack would be good here on Omega. And cycle her appearance, so can have like a nice little top. Also for out on a mission, yeah, I like this one. And I think, should we take Tally or... Let's actually add Archangel here. Good old school squad. Oh no, wait, it's Jack and not Tally. Never mind. So we have 2 points. I want to save that for this, so... Garrus, learn more. What do we want? I think we'll save it on Garrus. Warp ammo, yes. Please. And why not put a pull in there? Shotgun, Garrus is fine. Yeah, I'm okay with this loadout. Let's go.
Quarantine reports. The plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis'
nice
assistant
view.
has been helping any patients with complications.
So let's have a little bit of a powwow with Arya again.
Come on, let me in. Arya's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were
As he's expecting us. Probably. Maybe. And if she's smart, she's expecting us.
Just one more.
I think we need a drink before we go and chat with Arya. Order a drink. We kind of look like a badass CIA squad. Weird badass sci-fi CIA squad. Let's leave it at one drink. We'll get solidly stinking drunk some other time.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Will do. That area.
What do you need?
So we found this little data pad that people were trying to betray.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Ah, that's going to be a lot of dead people there. So let's ask more
Tell me
about
how you
Arya.
got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
I think she'll share more later.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
So Grizz.
Arya has work for you, if you're interested. Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
What's the
That
job?
depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
And who is Patriarch?
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she
Nice
keeps
how
what's
they're kind
left
of
of him
shouting
around as a
over
trophy.
over the
As long as
music.
he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
And why kill Patriarch?
What's the
then?
Bloodpack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Spilling two old secrets, and why ask?
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
Tell me or we walk.
If Arya wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my help.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Okay.
I'll look into it.
Random act of
Good.
kindness.
Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
So, we're picking up little side quests here on Omega. How fun. And hello there, old face.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and helped me take over their operation. It was quite the coup.
And how is that criminal empire?
If you're on Omega, things are either going very well or very badly.
Well, there is always a third option. I decided to expand my operation into Omega, and
That
of
sounds
course
like
I
very
had
well.
neither the skills nor the resources to go up against Arya. So I allowed her to buy me out. Now I run my organization as a satellite of hers. It's worked out very well for me so far.
So that is going pretty well. And why are you here then?
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above? I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
Right. Goodbye
I have
then.
to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Well, I think we'll leave the shopping.
Parasites on the hardworking men and women of Omega. If you've got Vorcha problems, there's only one thing to do. Get rid of them. Genera Relocation Services will design and execute a 3, 4, or 5-part plan to confront your nagging Vorcha problem and remove
Why do you have to say execute is the operative word here?
In all our long history, not a single client has been harmed by Genera Relocation Services or our methods. Call today. Get rid of your Vorcha hassles forever.
Well, I think next time we'll explore this little club here. For now, we'll leave it here, so enjoy the dances. Ooh yeah, enjoy those dances. Yeah, enjoy.